In this video, I've recruited the help of Anna from Panda Boss, and we are going to be talking about 7 ways of making passive income easily in 2020. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Euan, and on this channel we talk about personal finance, investing, and what makes successful people tick. And today we're talking about 7 ways of making passive income, how you do it, and how much we have made in the month of June. So Anna and I did a collaboration on her channel yesterday, so make sure you go, after watching this video, go check that video out, and welcome Anna.
Hi guys, my name is Anna and I have a channel about personal finance, getting out of debt, beginners investing, and generally just bossing life. I'm 28 years old and I'm a chartered accountant, and recently I've made a decision to become financially independent, and that sort of led me onto this journey with YouTube. I made £130 in passive income last month, so I'm really excited to share with you the different ways of making passive income.
Thanks Anna. Before we get into the 7 ways of making passive income, make sure you are subscribed to both of our channels, as we are doing a joint giveaway at the end of this week, which will include £200 in cash and a bunch of finance books which will help you grow and build your wealth. So make sure you've got the post notifications on so that you don't miss out and we can all be friends. So let's get into the first way of making passive income, and this is personally one of my favorites. The reason for that is it is truly passive, and that way is dividends. If you can't already guess, a dividend is when a company will pay out a proportion of their income / profits to the shareholders for owning shares in that company. Anna and I are both dividend investors, and at some point we both want to get to a point where our dividend income will replace our income and cover our expenses. We both have a long way to go in order to replace our income with dividends. However, this is what I've received in dividends this month. So at the start of the month, I received £4.15 from Wells Fargo for owning 10 shares. So the next one was for my 1 share in Apple, and I got 59 pence. And today, in fact, I've received £24.02 from 2 ETFs, which were the Vanguard ETF, which is tracking the S&P 500, and the iShares ETF, which is tracking the FTSE 100. So the dividends I've received this month are going to be reinvested and will build my wealth and allow me to purchase more dividend paying stocks and multiply and compound on those earnings.
The next one is credit card points. So credit cards are often seen as a bad thing, but what I do is I use credit cards to help me make money and passive income. So as an example, I have an American Express card, and essentially every time that I pay for something with my credit card, I earn Nectar points for Sainsbury's. So Sainsbury's is the shop that I use the most, which is why this card made sense for me, just through using my credit card as normal. So every single purchase that I make, I try to pay with my Amex card, and I pay it off in full every month, so I don't earn any interest or anything like that, and never sort of get into debt. So I think a lot of these companies rely on you to get into debt, and a lot of people see credit cards as a way of getting into debt, but if you use them correctly, they can be a great way of passive income. So for me this month alone, I've made £17.50 in Nectar points, and literally all I've done is pay for things with my Amex card and then use my Nectar card every time I went to Sainsbury's, and somehow I've accumulated £17 worth of Nectar points. And when I went to pay in Sainsbury's, there you go, £17.50 off my shop. And I think a lot of people don't think of this as passive income because they think of it as money off, but actually if my food budget was £20 for that week, for example, and I saved £17.50 on my shop, put that £17.50 into your savings account or your investing account. Don't let that money just disappear, because then you can't really count it as passive income. But if you use it in a smart way, you can genuinely make quite a bit of money from it.
So the third easy way of making passive income is by using the refer a friend schemes. So we have been using Trading 212 and Free Trade, but there are so many other ones out there which you can use and make a little bit of cash from all your friends signing up. And if it's a product that you're using and you believe in, then your friends are likely to want to do this. So what we have done is put the links to these Trading 212 and Free Trade apps in the description of our videos where we previously talked about them, and people have signed up using those links, which has allowed us to get a free share. And also the person who clicks on that link will also get a free share. So it's not just a one-way thing, it will benefit you. So link in the description I've generated £230, which I will be giving away, and Anna has generated £150 in June alone. You may not have a YouTube channel or something that you want to promote it, but if you can find 5 friends, then you could easily make 50 quid, and you've got a max of 20 people, so if you can get 20 people to sign up, then you will pretty much guaranteed to make £200. So if you can hustle a little bit, I know it's not passive, truly passive, but if you do have a place where you've got that traffic coming in, then you could use it that way on a blog or another YouTube channel or whatever.
The fourth way of making passive income is using Etsy or another service like this to sell digital products. So if there's anything you're good at, if you're good at art, if you're good at spreadsheets, if you're good at anything that you can sell as a digital product, you create it one time and then it's passive income every time it sells. Again, as an example, I sell my budgeting spreadsheet on Etsy. This for me it wasn't even something that I had to work on very much. It was something that I created for myself to budget, and then I realized that loads of my friends and family were loving it and it really helped them out with their finances, and I just decided to put it on Etsy and start selling it. I don't charge much for it because I've already created it for myself. I also don't want to ask a lot of money from people who are trying to, you know, fix their finances, but it's been great, and I'm planning to make more products. You know, I'm an accountant, I'm good at spreadsheets and sort of helping people with their personal finances. So I do plan to make more products and increase the passive income that I make from Etsy. Have a think about whether there's anything that you can start making and selling and pushing through Etsy. You know, I know people who sell printables or sell, you know, artwork and things like that and make good money from it. You know, one of my friends is really good at art and he sells things that other people can then put on their, you know, planners or things like that, and it's really cool. Essentially, if you're good at anything, think of a way that you can put it into a digital product that can just sell for the rest of time.
So number 5 is Amazon affiliate marketing. If you've watched any videos on passive income, then you have probably heard about this before, but if you haven't, it is basically where someone will put a link to a product. For example, I've got a link to this camera right here. Down in the description, if someone clicks on that link and buys that camera or anything off Amazon, then I will get a commission from it. It's only tiny, so it's between 1% and 10%. However, it does all add up. And I've also been using the Amazon Bounty program, which allows me to put a link in the description for Audible, which is the audiobook company where you can listen and get 1 free audiobook and 30 free days of using Audible. And if someone clicks that link, then not only do they get what I've just said, I will receive a commission off that, which is £5 for every person who signs up. So, shameless plug again, link in the description. So the best thing about this for me is that no one has to actually purchase anything. You can sign up for the free trial, get a free book, and you do not have to pay for anything. If you wanted to cancel it before the 30 days, you can, and you would not pay 1 cent or 1 penny. So far I've only made £10 from this method. However, hopefully in the future more people will click on it and I will make a bit more money, but I'm happy with £10. And Anna has made £3.40 from the affiliate marketing commissions on her channel. I think this has the most potential when you can drive traffic to a website or a YouTube channel or something similar to that.
The sixth way that I make passive income is through bank interest. So I essentially have a high interest, or what you can call high interest in these days, bank account with no penalties for withdrawal and interest calculated on a daily basis. And when I get paid, I just dump all my money in there and then I draw on it whenever I need to pay bills and stuff. And it might not be a lot, and obviously the higher your salary and the later you pay your bills, the more you'll make, but it's a great way of just making a little bit of extra cash and just making your money work for you, you know? And the seventh way that you can make passive income is by using apps that make you money. So these might not be 100% passive, but a lot of the ones I use are kind of ones that you don't have to put too much effort in. So I still count them in terms of passive income. So as an example, there is an app in the UK called ShopX, and all that you do is set up an account. You know, they ask you a few things about like how old are you, how many people in your household, things like that. And then all you do is scan your receipt every time. It's kind of become a habit for me now. I come back from Sainsbury's, I put my receipt on the table, I go on the ShopX app, scan the picture, send, and that's it. So minimal effort, but I've already made £20 from that app. This is stuff that I just don't even think about. I just got into the habit of doing this, and when the points add up, it's a nice little surprise. You know, here you go, you've got a £10 voucher, or a £10 PayPal or Amazon. I think you've got a few different options there. There are loads of apps that you can use to make a bit of extra cash. Things from like loyalty points. I know these don't feel like proper passive income, but actually if you make a lot of use out of them, especially for shops that you go to quite often, you'll be surprised how much money you can save. And it's kind of what I said earlier. Every time you do save this, put the money that you were going to spend on this item into a savings account, and you'll be surprised how quickly it. Thank you, Euan, for inviting me onto your channel. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed watching your videos for a while now, so it's been an honor to be able to collaborate.
Thank you, Panda Boss / Anna, for collaborating with me. Make sure you go check her channel out and congratulate her for 1,000 subscribers, and watch the video that we both did on the dumbest purchases that we've made. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, click that like button. Make sure you subscribe so that you know about the giveaway when we do it, and also comment who you think I should collaborate with next. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm trying to help you become one. So, peace!